Your first opponent, fighting out of the blue corner and Rogue Combat Club. Standing 5'6" tall. Please welcome Duece Almighty Carter.
So as I was saying, I give to people who ask me about anything, random questions, more specifically about fighting. And you heard me earlier when I said one of the things that I thought was going wrong in that Rogue Combat Corner is that Duece was out here absorbing the fight. I haven't seen too many guys win fights that way. He needed to be in the back, focused and worried about his own problems. Now he's got to come out and he's either going to overperform and possibly expose himself somewhere in the fight and get caught, or he's going to underperform because he's worried about or thinking about what his teammate just went through.
Yeah, that's a big variable, but, you know, if there's anybody that I think can come out here and have a performance like nothing happened as far as this goes, it's this Rogue Combat Corner and Duece Carter, because, you know, Duece is a guy who he's changed a lot since we first saw him, and now he's looking better than ever. You know, in that last fight, he looked insanely good, and there was a very high level of volume from him that I just think if we see that level of volume from him again, it's going to be hard-pressed for Devin Nguyen to stay in this, let alone survive the full time or even
Devin's a veteran,
winning.
multi-time champion. I don't think you become the champion at his level and suddenly, with or without the time off, I don't think you suddenly just forget how to fight.
No, of course not.
He's going to know how to break Duece down over the course of 5 rounds.
But Duece is a kickboxer's kickboxer. Muay Thai's guy, Muay Thai. But, you know, Devin's he's more of a general. He doesn't really necessarily have any definitive weaknesses. He's kind of an all-around good fighter.
I've never seen Devin hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing about him.
I've seen him fall behind in fights, but I've never seen him hurt.
Yeah,
he's just as fast as anybody that I know. I think Devin's the type of fighter you beat strategically. When I talked about when he fought my teammate Jadanis Edwards, we had a strategy going into that fight. But when we got to the show, I saw something. And I said, no, we got to change. We got to do this. And that's what's going to happen here is Devin's going to come with a certain strategy, and I'm interested to see if Duece can adapt to it.
His opponent fighting out of the red corner. Fighting out of Jim. Please welcome Devin Nguyen.
And generally speaking,
5 rounds, both fighters undefeated. 125-pound title belt on the line.
These guys are going to have
Here we go.
problems finding opponents at 125 pounds. Adult men.
I mean, we kind of were talking about that. I was rewatching Duce's last fight, and we talked about that for Duece.
Yeah.
We were like, man, this guy's 4-0 now. He's undefeated. What do you bring him next? And Fight For It said, oh, wow, about a belt. That'll probably entice someone to come out of the woodwork to fight this guy. And, you know, Devin, like you said, long layoff, but I heard him talking earlier, and he said the opportunity arose. And, you know, Jim O, they like the opportunities.
I like this.
Jim O looks like they've brought out a lot of people, too. Yes. You know, I heard Duece earlier when he was warming up. He was singing Champion by Kanye West. he had the noise-canceling headphones on. He was bouncing around, and he was singing to himself Champion by Kanye West. And let me tell you that he's got that mental image of himself
let's see if he can pull
as
it
the
out.
champion. Let's see if he can make it a reality.
See, he's not paying attention. He's not paying attention. Devin came in from the other side, and he was just a little bit confused about where my opponent was. That's what I mean. I just think the guy might be slightly distracted. Yeah, two of your teammates take L's tonight, one by KO. Are you focused on what you need to do? This is why it's so important to have so many different coaches in the gym to work with individual fighters. You see American Top Team, they're really good at it. They don't just have the same 2 coaches working the same fighter. They switch them up. They have different head coaches for different corner leads, I put it that way. Different corner leads for different reasons, different purposes. And look over the strap of that young man over there carrying belts for Devin Nguyen. Devin has titles. I see the Fight Lab title in tow. Devin has title. Devin knows what it's like to win. Devin knows how to win.
Didn't his brother just fight too?
I'm sorry, his brother?
Doesn't he have a brother that fights as well? Doesn't he have a twin brother?
I believe he did.
Because I think his brother just fought on Conflict
I believe
MMA,
he
if I'm
did.
not mistaken. I think
Yeah.
I just called his brother's fight. So,
I believe he did.
yeah, very well-known family as far as martial arts go. Man, this is intense. 125. You'll be hard-pressed to find two tougher guys.
Yeah. Duece comes out straight across to get in his face. Backs Devin up. Good head movement from Devin. And then a nice counter.
Big shot from Duece. And let's see if the Duece gets loose. And we know Duece got a lot of personality behind him.
Yes.
Oh, Duece hits him again.
Nice check hook.
Man, Duece keeps touching him. And these shots don't have a lot of power on them, but they're affecting Devin already. Man, these guys are slinging
Nice.
leather. Two very tough 125ers here.
Inside kicks from both men.
Man, I'm at a loss trying to keep up with this action here.
Oh, you don't count these. You don't call these. You watch these and call the big moment. Yes.
Ooh.
What I look for is to see who's going to control the real estate, who's going to back the other guy up, and when he does back him up, who's going to let the hands go or the strikes go, period.
There's a moth in the cage, and it's always like got to be so weird as a fighter to just be fighting another grown man, and then a moth flies across your face.
Good knee exchange from both men. Now we take a knee to the eye. A jump knee to the eye.
The
I hope we
Duece gets a little too loose.
Let's see if, make sure we don't have any, I can't see. It's not swelling, it's not bleeding, so we should be good. You know, a lot of people don't like that tape that's around his ankles. They prefer that you use traditional tape instead of that trainer's tape that Stitch Moran made famous.
Stitch Moran, shout outs to the legend of the game.
And as you can see, Devin's not even wearing any. Can we get the doctor in to take a look?
What's going on here? Oh, he's asking for a rag? Or a towel, as they call it up north? Vaseline? Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't check him before. Oh, nope, they don't need me? Nope. All right, the doctor says I'm out.
I can't tell. Devin's swelling.
Yeah, he
Devin's
is
swelling.
swelling. I think he caught one super clean shot.
Good head movement.
Oh, big shots from Duece. It took him a minute, and Dale's not going to call that a knockdown, which is super bizarre. But you know what? Dale's had a bizarre night.
Dale's got to move his head like he's doing, but he's got to fire with it and move his feet with it.
Yeah, he's doing head movement, but he's staying in one place.
Yep.
There's only so many places you can go if your feet don't move when you're doing head movement. Oh, you can't do that. Get stuck in jiu-jitsu mode.
Well, he can get to the clinch and box his way backwards. Don't be the shorter guy trying to box your way in, get to the clinch, and then box your way out.
Devin Nguyen is visibly frustrated after that round. He just spat on the ground and cursed, and that's not a good sign. We got 5 long rounds to go potentially. He got tagged up pretty bad by Duece in this opening round.
Well, like I said, he just took a shot to the head. Strong knee. And the crowd is all about Duece Carter.
The doctor's asking for an in-swell, but it looks like there isn't one available.
Yeah, because you want to push that blood out. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be there, but you want to keep it from closing the eye.
If you're out there and you have medical experience or medical training, you're want to be more involved in the fight game. A good way to be involved is to become a cut man, or volunteer to be a cut man at some of these shows, or volunteer to be just
you get a lot of
medical
patience.
staff member. I know a guy in the jiu-jitsu community, and he just acts as a cut man for jiu-jitsu tournaments because you might not think with a grappling art a lot of people get cut, but headbutts happen in jiu-jitsu, knees to the head, elbows to the head on accident. People get cut. So, you know, if you're watching this and you want to get involved in your local fight scene and you've got some EMT experience or some medic training from the military, it's a good way to get a free ticket to the show and get the best seats in the house and get to be involved and contribute to your local martial arts scene. Oh, Duece Carter lands a big head kick to start us back off here in round 2.
Man, as clean as that was, I'm not sure if Devin could see on that side.
And now Duece is just, he's kind of inviting Devin in for this kind of exchange. Like, you see Devin kind of pressing him up against the cage. I mean, this is just full-blown MMA at this point.
Yeah.
It's MMA with big gloves. I mean, this is,
right.
You know, I like it when they let the guys go in the clinch, but you can't really let a guy just get full cage work off like this. Inside kick from Devin Nguyen. They both exchange there. It looks like Duece got the better of it. Oh, big head kick. And now he's going full double leg takedown. Dale doesn't like that.
It's the second time on that same side. Devin can't see.
Yeah, I think his eyes swollen a little
Devin
too much.
See. Say what you want. He can't see. He's trying to bring his hand
It looks
up.
like he's forcing that eye open too, like he's trying to hold it open more and more.
See how he missed it? He saw that kick, so it made sense.
Oh man, Duece is in pursuit.
Still in the fight though. He's still in it. Good hook across the chin for Devin Nguyen. Duece encroaches, pushes Devin back, working in with the jab.
He's popping him with that jab too. Oh, big
Another
head
head
kick. How has he taken so many? These shin guards are saving his life right now.
Devin has got to vary his distance. He can't stop that kick. He cannot stop that kick. He can't see it. His peripheral vision is just gone. Good check hook.
Yeah, that pops him back. 10 seconds left in this second round here. And Devin Nguyen takes another big headshot, followed by a head kick, and now the knees of the body are coming on strong. Duece Carter is embracing the violence, and the Rogue Nation is loving it.
Look at this exchange right here. Devin is making a fight out of it. But those head kicks that Duece is landing, Devin just can't see him. He just can't see him.
I mean, 3 head kicks in a round and not get knocked down. I mean, that's a testament to the toughness, but
I don't know what adjustments you make when you have something physically wrong with you. And it's not just mental. You physically have something wrong with you. Dale Sunshine Fry looking on in that Jimmo corner with a little bit more attention there than what he cares about what's going on in Duce's corner. And which is good because you got to protect the fighter. And Dale is still an amateur and he's looking to go pro after this. And he's going to return back to MMA, but this is something for him to do in the interim.
all right, the Duece is loose and has no signs of slowing down.
Here comes a big kick from Duece again. He's setting it up. Just the way he manages the distance, you can tell he wants to go back to that
And
kick.
now he's drilling the knees to the body. Johnny Buck in the corner said he liked the knees to the body, I believe. I can't hear the corner audio as good as I can on this side, but it sounded like they liked the knees. Oh my God. Oh, that's it. That's it. He's hurt. Duece Carter pouring it on. Devin Nguyen, and now finally Dale Fry's going to step in, and I think that toe, yeah, he cannot see.
He can't see.
And Duece is feeling it. Duece is wild. And Duece smells blood in the water, and he's diving on it. Devin Nguyen is so tough, though. What a warrior.
Digging down.
He's still in, he's not only just trying to stay in this fight, he's still trying to win this fight, despite the amount of damage he's taken in such a short amount of time, and he's still here. He's still hanging.
Devin needs to lead from that side. His shoulder will become a natural barrier for him.
Oh! I thought for sure that was going to be the end of that.
He needs to go inside leg kick as well. Inside leg kick. and throw more from the rear side. Because he can't depend on waiting for Duece to get tired to do anything about this. He's in there alone. Ref is not going to give him any help.
Duece is punishing now with the big hands are now coming in. It's not just the kicks anymore, it's the hands too. And he's swarming him. That's the end of the third round. And they love Duece Carter and Johnny Bucks all smiles as he comes up those stairs.
Well, you're 0-2 tonight, so I'd be smiles too, trying to get that one win.
Yeah, but if I'm them, you know, I'm not, especially after that Christian Williams fight, I'm not resting. You know, I'm not telling him to take his foot off the brakes. I'm saying, Duece, finish this guy right now, ASAP.
I don't think he can see anything, and
I think they're going to call this one.
I think you saved the fighter for another day, in my opinion. And I like Devin Nguyen.
There's an intense conversation happening between Dale Fry and the doc and Coach Chase Gamble here.
And I'm saying that because I saw him take all these head kicks to that one side, but any head kick from the other side, he was able to avoid it.
They're doing the classic recess finger trick now. How many fingers am I holding up? So it seems like Devin might want to stay in it here.
Or he's trying to convince them to stay in it.
The doc's shaking his head. Let's see what happens here. This could be patting him. He's patting him. They're going to call it. The Duece has got the juice. And he is now your fight for it 125-pound champion. He breaks the curse of Road Combat Club. They've been running into it all night.
I mean, you had an accidental foul that the ref didn't call, so it's a part of the game. It's a part of the game.
Duece looks better and better and better every time we see him. He just keeps getting better. And he embraces the violence tonight in Road Combat fashion and finishes him after 3 straight
Fighter to the center of the ring.
I can't blame Devin.
And your
You just
winner,
can't
fighting
see.
out of Road Combat Club, an improvement to 5-0, and new 125 title
Give
belt
it up for the
champion,
champ.
Duece Almighty Carter. Hey, hell of a fight for Devin Nguyen.
He
Put
might
your
need
hands
to
together,
change
make
his
some noise out
nickname
there,
after
fight
that one
fans.
to Duece Lee, because he was putting it on him with the kicks, with the hands. He was Jeet Kune Do all over the place.